Hi guys, a purpose-driven wife here, and I just wanted to share with you just my house buying experience. This is our first house. Our first time buying a house, and as a military family, I really just wanted to share with you just some tips that really helped us in the journey of buying a house. Okay, so we felt in our hearts that we were ready to buy a house. We were moving in a particular area that was really affordable in the house buying industry, and in the location that we were looking at and everything, and we literally felt ready. In addition to that, we felt our finances were up to the point where we were able to buy a house and different things like that. And on top of that, our credit was doing better. Okay, our credit was better. Before that, it wasn't, but now it is. It's doing really good. So our credit was good, finances were good, and we just felt ready to buy a house. So those things were really set on our heart to start heading towards that those steps in buying a house. But in addition to that, and what really sealed the deal was when my husband and I went to go talk to our pastor at the time, and he shared with us his experience when he first bought a house with him and his wife. They've been married almost 20, 30 years. And when they first bought a house in the beginning stages of their marriage, or maybe a little bit older than that, but when he shared with us when they first bought him a house, he was not able to, when they actually bought the house, they moved in and everything. And as they were moving in for a couple of months, they were not able to pay the mortgage or stay up on the bills. Now, he was telling us that, he felt just some kind of way about that and almost felt like a failure. This for my family. And as he was getting help with his finances, the person was sharing with him that it's okay to rent until you guys are ready to buy a house. And so we just kind of took that, and then in addition to that, before I get into the story, but in addition to that, when he was sharing with us, was that it's part of the journey. When you're buying a house, and even when you think, okay, our finances are okay and our credit's okay, and then you make that decision, it's still okay. It's part of the journey to enjoy it. Still enjoy it. And that is what he learned during that process. And he's able to share that and give that little nugget of information to us, so we can, just kind of grab it and run with it. But my whole point is, one of the concerns I had in buying a house was us being a military family. What is our plan? Because at first in my head, I was thinking, well, if you're a military family, why would you even want to buy a house? Because, in my mind, when you buy a house, you are there to die, basically. You're going to be living there for my head. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking when you buy a house, you're there until, you die. And so you're there for a really long time. And so I felt like it was almost a waste of time and money to purchase a house and then stay there for maybe 2 to 3 years and then up and leave and do it again or go back to renting. And when I was thinking that, I was talking to other military spouses and other people that have bought homes who were also military and what their thoughts were. And I talked with one of my friends, and I talked with another person who is very big on house buying. She has about 10 houses that she owns, and I actually did a podcast, and I talked with her. She's also a military spouse, and she has really helped me. She's one of the people that really helped my husband and I in purchasing a house. And so she helped me to really not focus on like the cosmetic things and different other things, to really focus on, practical things. And so I go a little bit more detail in the podcast and on my blog, A Purpose-Driven Wife, at adrivenwife.com. I will post that podcast in the description box below so you guys can check that out, because she really gives awesome tips. And even on her blog, she also has a blog where she shares a lot of her information on house buying for military people. So definitely check that out. But one of the things that really helped us in buying a house was talking to other people that were military as well. And so one of my friends, she has maybe about 2 to 3 other houses that she buy and rents out. And so she is doing really well with that. And so they have also been in the military. They retired now, but they've been in the military, house buying, and have moved to different areas in addition to owning a house. And so I thought that was awesome. Not only that, I met her when she was actually living on base and still having about 2 to 3 houses that she bought, and those houses I believe were rented out. And so she has told me that it is worth it. And here's one of the advice that I was given that really helped us in house buying as well, for military specifically. For military, if you are considering buying a house, I definitely believe that you should definitely do it. And that is just in my humble opinion. I will actually do it again. I keep hearing that same just experience from other military spouses. Now, some people may have different experiences, and others obviously will have different experiences. But for me and in my situation, I don't just do it just to be doing it. My husband and I, we pray about a lot of things that we do. So that is a key factor in that as well. We felt peace in buying this house, and buying the type of house that we got, and different things like that. So for us, that was a key thing as well. But my whole point is, I feel like this is kind of going different ways, but my whole point is, for those, if you're in the military and you are wanting to buy a house, but your concern is money, or whether you guys are going to be moving and what you're going to be doing, that's number one. That's part of the journey. That's part of being married and making those tough decisions and doing those tough things together. And if it don't work out, you're not by yourself in it. You're in it together, and that's also part of making your marriage rich as well. So do it for the experience. That's basically what I'm saying. Number two, I feel that especially if you've been in the military for so long, for so many years, and you don't have anything to really account for that, and that's what one person has shared with us. The military has a lot of resources, and then especially a lot of the resources are being cut now, for the military. But I feel that if you have the resources, use it. Use the resources. Do a lot of research. And when it comes to house buying, so if you're looking into that, definitely do your research. Definitely, consider, doing house buying. Buy a house is basically what I'm saying. Enjoy the journey. It will help in enriching your marriage. And you want resources that you have. You want to be able to use the resources that you have, and be able to enjoy the journey of buying a house. You obviously want to have the steps in place to be in that position. Have good credit, have money aside, and definitely sit with someone financially to see if it will work out. Especially as military, when you're buying a house and you're doing that whole loan application and things like that, there is people. The bank will also look at your I forget what it's called, ratio. Your debt to income ratio, to see, if it's even worth it for the military to even do it. If the person can financially take care of the whole mortgage and bills and things like that. So that is all I want to share with you guys. That is my house buying experience. In addition to that, it was really a great experience for us. When we prayed about it, that's one thing that I really want to share with you guys. We really prayed about it. We had peace. We sought out counsel. We talked to other people that also were in the military, that was in the same position as us. They have a family. They also were military. They also bought a house. And what did you do afterwards? Did you sell it? Did you rent it out? is it still available? And so we asked a lot of questions, and we sought out a lot, and we did a lot of research. And so that is what helped us. Then we sought out help, financially. Financially, can we actually do it? I don't work. My husband's the main breadwinner. Did that work out? Is that going to work out for us? And so at the end of the day, it really worked out for us. We found the house. We found the house that we really consider home. Financially, everything is going great, and we're happy, And I'm not saying that is like the end result, but at the end of the day, we really tried. We really wanted to. What was most important for us was finding the house that really fit us, that was really practical for us, that was financially good, and different things like that. So there's more information that I posted on my blog as well. Definitely check it out. I will post it here on the screen, and definitely it will be in the description box. So you guys definitely take care, be blessed, and I really hope these tips were helpful for you guys, okay? Thank you so much for watching. You guys, before you go, definitely comment and subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel yet. Guys, thank you so much, and be blessed.